How's it going? Welcome back to the show. This is You Made Roscoe. I am Roscoe, and today we're going to be taking a look at a video. This is Harris versus Trump, 5 highlights of the presidential debate, and we'll be checking this out. Before we get into it, I do want to ask for anybody who hasn't that they please subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure you hit the notification bell. Also, make sure there's nobody else to go to here. I could say the news channel or that they get enough support, and we don't even know where we're getting real news from anyway, So but yeah, no, this video recently, just yesterday, we had the presidential debate between Kamala Harris and Donald Trump. And I saw like maybe not even a minute of the presidential debate, and I thought that this would give not only me a chance to see some of the talking points from both of these two, to see who actually has good, talking points is what I should say, as far as trying to get elected, see who has what are they running on, what are some of the things that they plan on addressing once they get into office and that type of deal. So let's check it out. Let's see.
Kamala Harris. Let's have a good debate.
See, have fun.
Thank you.
If Donald Trump were to be reelected, he will sign a national abortion ban. Understand, in his Project 2025, there would be a national abortion, a monitor that would be monitoring your pregnancies, your miscarriages.
I'm not signing a ban, and there's no reason to sign a ban because we've gotten what everybody wanted. Democrats, Republicans, and everybody else, and every legal scholar wanted it to be brought back into the states, and the states are voting. And it may take a little time, but for 52 years, this issue has torn our country apart. She's a Marxist. Everybody knows she's a Marxist. Her father's a Marxist professor in economics, and he taught her well.
You will see during the course of his rallies, he talks about fictional characters like Hannibal Lecter. He will talk about windmills cause cancer. And what you will also notice is that people start leaving his rallies early out of exhaustion and boredom.
I want to get the war settled. I know Zelensky very well, and I know Putin very well. I have a good relationship, and they respect your president, okay? They respect me. They don't respect Biden. How would you respect him? Why? For what reason? He hasn't even made a phone call in 2 years to...
Let me push this back a little bit, but I just noticed something when he was just talking about Putin and whoever the other guy was, but when he said that they respect me, your president, and he's not even the president right now, but but he's like, they still respect your president, that's crazy. But also I think he wanted to say like man. I think that's what he wanted to say. Like, no, they respect a man. I felt like he really wanted to say that, but he caught himself, which is surprising for him because usually this dude has no restraint whatsoever. So the smidge of restraint right there. But yeah, no, the thing about Trump is, once you start bringing up like real issues that Americans actually want to hear you addressing, he always it's right there on the screen. Personal attacks, like he never addresses issues. He always, instead of answering the question about an issue, it's attack you. So let's continue.
And he taught her well.
You will see during the course of his rallies, he talks about fictional characters like Hannibal Lecter. He will talk about windmills cause cancer. And what you will also notice is that people start leaving his rallies early out of exhaustion and boredom.
I want to get the war settled. I know Zelensky very well, and I know Putin very well. I have a good relationship, and they respect your president, okay? They respect me. They don't respect Biden. How would you respect him? Why? For what reason? He hasn't even made a phone call in 2 years to Putin, hasn't spoken to anybody. They don't even try and get it. That is a war that's dying to be settled.
Understand why the European allies and our NATO allies are so thankful that you are no longer president, and that we understand the importance of the greatest military alliance the world has ever known, which is NATO, and what we have done to preserve the ability of Zelensky and the Ukrainians to fight for their independence. Otherwise, Putin would be sitting in Kyiv with his eyes on the rest of Europe, starting with Poland. And why don't you tell the 800,000 Polish Americans right here in Pennsylvania how quickly you would give up for the sake of favor and what you think is a friendship with what is known to be a dictator who would eat you for lunch.
That is crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna push this back and we'll just keep this going. Let's go.
That you are no longer president, and that we understand the importance of the greatest military alliance the world has ever known, which is NATO, and what we have done to preserve the ability of Zelensky and the Ukrainians to fight for their independence. Otherwise, Putin would be sitting in Kyiv with his eyes on the rest of Europe, starting with Poland. And why don't you tell the 800,000 Polish Americans right here in Pennsylvania how quickly you would give up for the sake of favor and what you think is a friendship with what is known to be a dictator who would eat you for lunch.
In Springfield, they're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there. And this is what's happening in
This dude. Wow. And at this point, I'm assuming that he's addressing the influx of Venezuelans that have come to the country. And me, I live in Chicago at the moment, but I see a lot of that influx here, so I know, and because I talk to other people who aren't Venezuelan and see the same situation happening around us and how different people feel about that issue, so a lot of varying opinions when it comes to that. But yeah, no, this dude, he's talking about they're eating dogs and stuff like that. And I know that this type of stuff this stuff isn't even like I don't even know if this is a real thing. Like, I think he's just making this up. He's saying that people are telling him this, but what people who are telling you this? But let's finish out.
cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there. And this is what's happening in our country, and it's a shame.
I just want to clarify here. You bring up Springfield, Ohio, and ABC News did reach out to the city manager there. He told us there have been no credible reports of specific claims of pets being harmed, injured, or abused by individuals within the immigrant community.
Well, I've seen people on television.
Let me just say here, this is
the people on television say my dog was taken and used for food. So maybe he said that, and maybe that's a good thing to say for a city manager.
I'm not taking this from
but
television.
The people
I'm
on
taking it from
television
the city
saying
manager.
their dog was eaten by the people that went there.
Again, the Springfield city manager says there's no evidence of that.
Oh my God, this guy, man, this guy, he's something else. That was Harris versus Trump, 5 highlights of the presidential debate. And I wish I would have had the time to sit back and watch this thing just for like the comedic effect of this, because what's sad about American politics right now is that it used to be a thing that felt like regardless of what was happening when the two candidates, when they went against each other, it still felt dignified and stuff like that. Like people were being civil. There wasn't all this mud slinging and stuff like that, and people only focused on the issues that the American people cared about. But whenever those things get brought up now, it seems like it seems like since Trump, really, that kind of a Pandora's box has been opened up when it comes to politics now, and now it's just kind of this free for all, popularity contest, and Trump, I think because he's like a reality dude, I think he gets that part of it. You know what I mean? That's the only thing is like he realizes like what this is. So if he just spews this crazy rhetoric, he's gonna connect with who he needs to connect with. So crazy, crazy. But yeah, no, and at least Kamala, she didn't come off as somebody who was like incompetent and didn't have like her finger on the pulse of like the issues, or anything like that. So I can't say that about her, but uh, my man's in there. My man's in there, but like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, so hit the playlist option. You'll pick the ones, or the one named, I'll put this into entertainment reactions, and I'll also put this into comedy reactions as well. Because my man's in them, but yeah, no, I'll put this into the entertainment reactions and comedy reactions playlist that I have on my page. So you'll be able to see this as well as anything else that I'll end up reacting to that needs to go into those two. I do have playlists for other things. A lot of that stuff is music based, but I have no issue with reacting to anything, So there's been people who have suggested that I've reacted to anything from swimsuit shows to like movie trailers, whatever, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, just jump in the comment section and let me know, and I'll see if I can take care of it. But check out all of the playlists, Cash App, $ you made Roscoe, PayPal at you made Roscoe. Super thanks option is available for those who like to show their support or appreciation for what's being done on the page. And that's it. That's all. I'm done. I will see you again soon. So until next time, be safe and be good.